Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to the Working Man Sports Talk podcast, where we like to talk to other working men about sports. And if you aren't a man, who cares? Welcome to the show. We want to talk to you too, especially about our topic today. We are talking about
the WNBA.
that's right, dude, and it has been popping, been bumping. Uh, I think that the WNBA is definitely moving in the right direction. Now, I don't want to make this all about Caitlin Clark because I think everybody's tired of hearing about her, but it's not her fault because she is a really good player. It's just the media is really pushing her. And I don't mind it. I mind like that's all we're hearing about, but we do got to hear about other people too. Granted, she did do a lot for the game. She did a ton for women's basketball, which is huge.
She did.
But so had the people before. And I guess you could say people they've been really critical of where she's been doing so far in the league, which is okay because when you're a star, you're gonna have critics.
That's true.
And that's just the way it is. And she's a star definitely in college. And to make it this far, just the WNBA is huge too. But there's levels to this thing. And some of the WNBA women before she got there was not making insults, but were like telling it like it is. Like, it's not going to be the same. You're not going to be able to do the same stuff and what you did in college. And fans were getting upset.
They were
getting mad.
For no reason. I like it. There's levels, like you said, there's levels to this. And it's different from being a college player to being a pro player. It's two different things. It doesn't matter what sport you're in, but it's a different gameplay. It can be basketball, football, soccer, golf, anything. There's a difference level. There's high school, there's college, and then there's the professionals.
Yeah, and the intermediates even between there.
Yeah.
There's like junior professional, yeah, exactly. And it's no shot at her as a person. It's just that they're letting you know that, like, hey man, like the stuff you did there, you won't be able to do.
Yeah.
And they're trying
to showing.
It's showing, and it's a directional way of like it's constructive criticism. So I don't think that I don't know her though, like how she's taking it personally. Maybe she is, maybe she's not, maybe she's just letting it flow. But she reminds me of the type of player that just takes it as she goes.
Yeah.
Like she's just gonna let it ride off of her like water off her back. You know what I mean? Like it's not something. I think she's mentally strong. I don't think that she's gonna fall apart.
No.
But I think that the fans need to just calm down a little bit and like, hey, look, we know you love Caitlin Clark. This is great. Like, we know that she's your star. Like, we know that she's done so much for basketball. She holds the college basketball scoring title of men and women. But she's human.
She is.
She can bleed like everybody else. And you had people calling her the next Michael Jordan of women's basketball and all this stuff. It's like, well, hold up. Let's just see what she does in the pros because not everything translates over, and that's not a shot against her or anybody else. I mean, look at me and you. I mean, we played ball, and like we didn't even go past high school.
No.
So I mean, you gotta, and then in college, there's like Division III, or there's junior college, and there's a Division III, Division II, Division I, and then there's the professionals. But then there's the D League, there's the G League, the European League, the Canadian Basketball League. Like, there's just so many things. So
there's so much going on.
I'm not like taking a shot at anybody's game, but there's things that just don't translate over all the time.
There isn't. Like, there's one thing is, I think the coaches there literally need to step in and be like, hey, we don't need you taking 10 threes a night unless it's really needed. Like,
yeah,
like the way how she played in college is not transferring over to the WNBA as of right now. The flying down there, just jacking up threes, and if it goes in, fantastic. Everyone's hyped up. And it does not translate over, and she has to get back to playing defense. And so I think they have to get her out of that mindset of how she played at Iowa the whole time she was there.
And really help. Don't, like, one of her coaches called her out in the media press and was like, she doesn't need to do this and this and this. I'm like, well, wait a minute though. Like, maybe they're on good terms where they can talk like that with each other. I don't know, but usually your coach will take you to the side and not share that out there with the media. Because then people are coming after the coach. It is like, bro, like she took a hit when the girl set a pick And people I read in comments were like, "That's an offensive foul." No, like
No way.
I get it. Like you guys, like everybody loves Caitlin Clark, but dude, people take hits, and that's the way of the game.
It is. It's like, I mean, she's not the only one that's struggling as of right now that came in from the WNBA draft. You have Cameron Brink, who's been struggling for the Los Angeles Sparks. Um, but like I said, they're gonna
But
find their way.
and that's expected.
And that's given. That's given. That's something that's gonna happen, no
Yes.
matter what. As soon as you come into something new, that's why you see a lot. I'm not trying to change subject or anything like that, but like college football, you don't really see a true freshman starting anywhere, any position, unless they are a freak of nature.
Yeah.
Because
And
there's levels to it.
like you were saying, like it's a given. They're rookies. So like it's very rare that a rookie can come in and just completely dominate. And then this is too early to even tell. It's 3 games in. It's
It
three
is.
games in. I mean, they could both everybody could turn it around. I mean, Angel Reese is doing okay, but still could be so much more better.
Oh
And
yeah.
like I said, rookies though, so there's tons of room for improvement. I mean, if Caitlin Clark cuts down her 10 turnovers in that game, we're not even having this discussion about her struggling.
No. Remember, like it is what it
But
is.
she did cut down, but she didn't cut it down. She did turn the ball over 10 times. So now we're talking about it. So they're rookies. Um, it is what it is, and people
And
I think need to have some grace with that a little bit. But at the same time, when you're on this big of a stage, you do gotta know the criticism is gonna come. I mean,
and just another thing too, the 3 games that they did play against were against the runner ups from last year, two of their games. And Connecticut, who is has like one of the best defenders in the game, who they stuck on her the whole time.
nice.
So it's like you're going to get hit with that type of things, you know. And but the good thing is she is leading her team in assist, so she is passing the ball.
So yeah, she's
I
being a contributor. She's a great passer.
and I think that's one thing that they have to find out is, hey, she's a great passer, but can we get her moving without the ball to give her back the ball?
Yeah,
I
and not just
can't.
hang around there and on the top of the key because you're not gonna hit that every time.
No, and it's one of those type of things. It's just like, okay, like I think one thing they should probably have to start doing watching like film like Steph Curry. Steph, that right there is one man who moves nonstop without the ball.
Yeah, and that's making your team better when you can do that. I don't mean to switch gears, but even look at Alyssa Peely, who plays for the Minnesota Lynx. Great college player.
Yeah,
But right now,
coming up the bench.
yep, averaging 2.5 points a game. Let me see. Is there any field goals? Yeah, 50%, 3 point, 33.3%. I mean, there's not much going on in 1.5 rebounds, and that's what she's supposed to do is rebound. So, like, it's early. It's only 3 games,
Three games.
but you do see the struggle though, and that's okay. You could learn from it and just keep moving and going forward.
There's a lot of basketball left to be played.
There's a ton of basketball. I'm just saying the champions always rise most of the time. And I feel like they're going to be okay for the most part. I feel like
I
they're going to
mean,
be okay.
as of right now, I mean,
But
they are going to be
it's too early
okay.
to tell. It's
It
too
is
early
too
to tell
early to
though.
tell.
But I think that they'll be okay. Too bad we haven't seen anything about Cardozo that's playing. I don't know what happened with her.
Yeah, she's out. I haven't heard anything. A
Is
reason
it
why
a
she's
is there
out.
any confirmed injury or anything like that? Did you find anything on that or
Not that I know of. I just saw that she was out and she hasn't played the last 2 games.
I'm gonna look something up here because that is
Because that would help. I'm saying that would help Chicago Sky out,
it really would.
especially the rebounding. And as you said, Angel Reese is averaging what 9 rebounds a game. So
I
it's
think
like
so.
that would definitely help them out.
It would. I mean, she's 6'7". I'm not seeing anything on it right now.
Yeah, listen, I know I've tried looking before. I believe I can't really find too much on it.
I hope she's okay. Let's see
Same.
here. Camila Cordoza is still roughly 2 weeks into what was reportedly going to be a 4 to 6 week recovery from a shoulder injury.
Mm.
The former South Carolina superstar suffered the same on May 3rd in the Chicago Sky's first WNBA preseason game versus the Minnesota Lynx. She looked shaken up during the incident, but eventually seemed to be fine when she jogged back to play defense. Cardoso didn't appear to have a problem with both shoulders after she rolled them to check for discomfort. A day after the Lynx game, the Sky announced that she would be shelved for at least a month before she will be reevaluated. Wow. So that sucks. That's not how you want to start off your season,
No, not at all.
your professional career. That's not what you want to see. And she's a great player. So we have yet to even see what she can do at this level. So, like I said, it's 3 games. She's out for a month. She'll be back, and we'll probably hopefully get to see her play and see all the other plays. And it's cool to see that the eyes are on the game now.
It is. I mean, the other day I was at the gym and I was watching it on ESPN Plus on my phone. So,
and it's accessible.
Yeah.
Unlike certain NBA games, like tonight. If you don't have HBO or you don't have cable, you won't be able to watch the Timberwolves game. I don't know if you can even watch the Knicks game. Is that on that's on ABC. So they don't put the primetime game out there. So I do appreciate ESPN Plus. We're getting some WNBA games. Kind of scary though once the WNBA does blow up. I say once because it will. And will we not be able to watch those games even? Don't know.
I hope not. I mean, it was fun watching some WNBA games the other day. I was watching Caitlin Clark's, I think was it her first game?
Oh, you got to watch that game. Nice.
I
think this May I tuned in for the Timberwolves that game instead because I was like, you can't miss out on the Wolves.
It was before the Wolves because the Wolves game played at 9 and this one started at 7:30, I think.
Then I probably watched the game before the Wolves. NBA playoffs, I'm locked in, bro. Like, I'm sorry, I'll catch the other stuff when I can. But NBA playoffs,
it was just fun to watch. It was fun to watch, and it was like, okay, she looked a little bit lost out there, which that's a given. It's a brand new team. You just came from a long season, and that's one thing
that's true too. I didn't even think about that.
Like you think about the WNBA players. If you just got drafted into the WNBA, you literally just got done playing your college league. You had probably less than a month off, and you didn't even have a month off. It was, let's get you prepped for the WNBA. Let's go.
You got the draft.
Yeah, let's get you ready for the draft. Let's get you ready for all the media stuff that's going to be coming your way. You have to go out to events and all the stuff. Like you have nothing, you have no time off. And so you go right into your season.
Yeah.
And then next one, your only time off then after that is after your season's done. But then, since I know a lot of them say, hey, we don't make a lot of money playing the WNBA, so a lot of them go overseas then and go play basketball over there.
So they've been playing basketball all year round too then. So you're taking the inexperience and then playing the transitions being so fast from college to pro. Yeah, we don't even know who these players are yet. So at the end of the day, we just got to see what's going to happen, watch, and see what happens. I mean, there might be somebody that came out of this that we don't even know about that's going to take off.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Who knows?
We just don't know. It's going to be fun to watch, though.
It sure is. It sure is. I got nothing else to say about this. Do you got anything else you want to say?
I got nothing.
All right, guys. I want to thank you for listening to the Working Man Sports Talk podcast. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share. We want to hear from you, and you'll hear from us soon.
Peace.